Welcome to a club for people who love good movies. Use the links in the description to navigate the list of films quickly. Titanic. James Cameron's Titanic is an epic, action-packed romance set against the ill-fated maiden voyage of the RMS Titanic, the pride and joy of the White Star Line, and at the time the largest movie novel ever built. She was the most luxurious liner of her era, the ship of dreams, which ultimately carried over 1,500 people to their death in the ice-cold waters of the North Atlantic in the early hours of 15th of April in 1912. The Notebook. In 1940s, South Carolina, Milwaukee non Calhoun, Royal Gosling, and rich girl Ellie Rachel McAdams are despairingly in love, but her parents don't approve. When Non goes off to serve in World War II, it seems to mark the end of their love affair. In the interim, Ellie becomes involved with another man, James Marsden. But when Non returns to the small town years later, on the cusp of Ellie's marriage, it soon becomes clear that their romance is anything but over.
3 Steps Above Heaven. Story of 2 young people who belong to different worlds. It is the chronicle of a love improbable, almost impossible, but inevitable. Dragging in a frantic journey, they discover the first great love. Baby is a girl from upper middle class that is educated in godless and innocence. Hache is a rebellious boy, impulse, in conscience, has an appetite for risk and danger, embodied in endless fights and illegal motorbike races, the limit of common sense.
Australia. "12 Years a Slave." In the pre-Civil War United States, Solomon Northrop, a free black man from upstate New York, is abducted and sold into slavery. Facing cruelty as well as unexpected kindness, Solomon struggles not only to stay alive, but to retain his dignity. Warm Bodies. After a zombie becomes involved with the girlfriend of one of his victims, their romance sets in motion a sequence of events that might transform the entire lifeless world. Hummingbird. Homeless and on the run from a military court-martial, a damaged ex-special force soldier navigating London's criminal underworld seizes an opportunity to assume another man's identity, transforming into an avenging angel in the process. Linings Playbook. After spending 8 months in a mental institution, a former teacher moves back in with his parents and tries to reconcile with his ex-wife. In a world, an underachieving vocal coach is motivated by her father, the king of movie trailer voiceovers, to pursue his aspiration of becoming a voiceover star. Amidst pride, sexism, and family dysfunction, she sets out to change the voice of a generation.
The Great Gatsby. Midwest native Nick Carraway arrives in 1922 New York in search of the American dream. Nick, a would-be writer, moves in next door to millionaire Jay Gatsby and crosses the bay from his cousin Daisy and her philandering husband Tom. Thus Nick becomes drawn into the captivating world of the wealthy, and as he bears witness to their illusions and deceits, paints a tale of impossible love, dreams, and tragedy.
Tell us in the comments which movies you think should be added to the